have a lot of Asians, man. We had a there was a rumor of an Asian when I was first.
What was his name?
I'm not sure.
What was the rumor?
The rumor was, and I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. They had a rumor that there was an Asian kid, right? And this is after, because we got a Latino kid. Yeah. We got a Latino kid.
Yeah.
Named,
Not a family, just one kid.
Congratulations.
One guy. Nicholas was his name, and he had a little bit of light facial hair.
Nicholas,
Everybody was fired up about that.
Fired.
There was a lot of rumors and stuff going around about that.
Yeah.
Because people had never seen that on children. You know, it was like.
Would be light hair on the face?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
People were like, he's trying to grow a sideburn on his chin.
Yeah.
You know?
So anyway, the rumor of the Asian though, you heard a rumor.
Yeah, they had a rumor that there was an Asian boy in Slidell, Louisiana, which was probably about 17 miles away. And so we had to get over there. Yeah. You know, we were fired up, and we thought about it for a couple weeks, and then we started. Me and two of my buddies cut grass. Man, this kid Danny, who was a good friend of mine, and he had a couple of different deficiencies, but he's doing okay now. You know, and we raised up some money, saved up some money over about 2 months. And then we caught a taxi over there. Yeah. And we went to this place where they were supposed to have, you know, this Asian boy, Chet. I want to say the name was Chet. I'm trying to think. I'll have to text somebody.
Probably Chang.
Does that sound? No.
Chang.
Cha-chang.
Yeah. So Chet,
I think.
Right.
Does that sound?
Do you ever see him?
Does that sound possible?
No, it doesn't sound.
It
doesn't sound plausible.
It does.
It doesn't sound plausible because I've never met an Asian guy named Chet.
Yeah, there are in Southeast Asia.
There you go.
It's either, I think it's either Thai or.
Oh well, then you're
Chetmate, bruh. Chetmate.
The rumor.
So we got there and he wasn't there. It was a.
It wasn't there.
It wasn't.
Actually,
he wasn't there.
The name is from the city of Chester, England.
so probably no.
Probably no.
Yeah.
And we went there and it was just like a laundromat. Somebody had opened up like a new laundromat or like a cleaning, like a
right.
clothiers.
But there was no. Was it the Asian run laundromat?
I don't know. That could have been maybe somehow that got diffused by the time it got to us.
Right.
You know. After that, I mean, I guess I kind of gave up on it after the
Chet.
After the no-show of Chet.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to Snow White then. Can we go to Snow White?
No,
Let's move over there.
Yeah.
Name one of the dwarves.
Oh, Slampy.
Slampy?
Love a good
Slampy's a
Slampy.
food. I think.
It is.
Yeah.
No.
What's another
Slampy.
Scampi.
Dipsy.
Nope.
No.
Sippy.
Nope.
Sippy is an alcoholic.
Oh, it is. Oh. Was one of them alcoholic? One of them drank a lot.
One of them did drink a lot, actually. And he
There
always
was
had bubbles
Sleepy,
coming out of him.
Sneezy, Doc. There
Dopey.
Was
Dopey.
Oh, maybe Dopey.
That's what I was meaning, Dopey.
Yeah. They had, who else?
Slampy.
Slanty.
They didn't have
Slanty.
Slanty.
They didn't?
That was the Asian version of it.
Oh, my bad, man. Yeah, I've seen some bootleg versions, too.
Yeah.
Just 7 Slanties.
That was Slanty. No, that was Chinky Slanty. Nippy.
Nippy.
Gookie. Yeah.
Finger trappy.
It's two dwarves stuck together. Trap. Two dwarves just stuck.
Yeah.
I don't remember all
Small
the different
Dicky.
names.
Small Dicky was a good one. That was my favorite one. Small Dicky. Yeah.
This is great.
That's great. That was a great version of it.
Yeah.
But do you think a lot of people's dick grows as they
All
age?
right.
When do you think a guy's dick stops growing?
I bet probably in their 60s or 70s or 80s.
That's false.
You think? Can you look that up, please? Do you mind, sir?
But however, I did see a change. When I dated a guy in high school, his dick was much bigger when I saw him again years after.
Oh,
teenage,
wow.
Yeah.
Who's seeing guys' dicks in high school, man? I was young.
Well, you know, this is why I have an eye patch.
no.
Filipinos believe that if you see a dick you're not supposed to see, you get a sty.
Oh, this is true.
This is true.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Whose dick did you see, babe?
Julio, our dog.
Oh, okay.
His dick's always out.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's wrong? He doesn't have like a cap on it?
He has a cap on it. It's just not a tight cap.
Oh, yeah, you got to tighten that for his cap.
So
If I'm
anyway,
gonna let my dog run around
by
with
the
a
time
fucking...
you reach 18 or 19 years old, your penis isn't likely to grow much longer or thicker.
Bullshit, bro.
Show
I'm
it.
thinking about getting a dick reduction.
Dang.
that's not even true, dude.
Yeah, I am.
Damn,
Really?
bro.
Yeah.
Is it big?
It's pretty. It's definitely. It's growing.
Wow. It's because you haven't masturbated in like 90 days or something.
No. It was growing before that.
It's fluid. It's cum juice.
I don't know what it is, man,
Maybe
but
you
it
have
better
elephantitis.
hear me now and get its act together.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why I raised my voice.
Yeah, my dick has been like that's, I guess, since 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max.
18, 19?
Yeah, but I never looked at my dick and went, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right? I said hi, and then, you know what I mean? Good night.
My dick is so dumb, I think. It's like, what is it, huh? Oh, again, this dick. You know? Whatever. Get in these pants and shit.
The whole idea of having sex and procreation and what your dick is there for, it dictates so much of your fucking life in decision making.
Yeah.
I almost wish that it was just an issue.
Yeah. Mail your dick to Africa, dude. That's what I would do. Feed a couple of starving families. Or feed a starving or 2 kids that are splitting a
One kid.
snack after a game.
One kid.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And snack, that's it.
One kid.
It's not a
or
meal.
just-
Yeah. It's like a bag of like, you know,
Trail
it's like
mix?
a dip. Yeah, like dip. Yeah, it's like
Merienda.
dip. Oh, you want to grind it down? Yeah, grind my dick down. Yeah.
You ever been peed on?
Oh, yeah.
Are you into that
No.
at all?
Yeah, I opened my mouth and everything.
Oh, so you are.
Yeah, I opened my
you
mouth
sure
and
you
everything.
weren't into it?
That's a warning sign of being into
I've been peed on.
Yeah. No, this girl did it. I went, I didn't, because she was so hot. I was like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that.
Yeah, so I'll try.
Well, I knew a girl, she used to say, serve me up some of that hot coffee. She would say,
right.
I'm not joking.
Did she want it on her face or just her body?
I think she was trying to do it like for medicinal. She was like trying to get the medicinal values out.
Like Marquez, the boxer, who knocked out Manny Pacquiao.
Really? He drinks his own. How much does he have a week?
I'm not sure, but I think it's a daily consumption.
I wouldn't have that much.
Remember that video, 2 girls in 1 cup?
I don't
yeah,
want to talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I remember.
I remember the first time we had a conversation, you were talking to somebody about being a kid and playing gay chicken.
Oh, yeah. You know, when I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, you know, the game existed, and then I existed.
Was it your uncle? Was it a neighbor?
Well, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. But yeah, you'd grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
So it's like arm wrestling for
It's the stupidest fucking game.
No, it's not.
No.
Simple.
I mean, it is.
Did you
what
win?
it
Did you
is,
ever
dude.
win, or did you
Huh?
lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season? What does that go from?
It's more of a win. It's more. I would say it's an autumn game.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of.
Well, that's
runs-
so. I think I can see it now. All the leaves changing colors, and just the 2 of you. What, do you play with neighbors or the teams?
No,
or?
you just got. I mean, we only had about 7 guys that played in our little bracket or whatever, but they had.
You know what's weird? You know what's interesting? You have 7 guys in your bracket, yet it's a 2-man game.
Yeah.
And so there's an odd number.
Oh yeah.
Does it have to be 2-man? Can't you like do it in a circle?
Oh come on, lady.
No.
You check any Native American's car, you always find gin and femurs or something. You know, they keep the dead with them a lot of times. I unfortunately almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation, and she like threatened to have the baby.
Damn, how old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude, and I just met her at a motel. And she threatened to have a baby, man. And so that's...
Where, how'd you meet?
I met her on Snapchat.
You did?
Yeah, and then I met her in person in a motel only hours later.
Wow.
And
It went down like that, huh?
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And it was definitely... So I don't recommend that kind of stuff. I don't recommend making love to people off of Snapchat.
This South Dakota?
Dude, this was in a different city. She was out of their whatever
How'd you
protected
talk her
zone.
out of it? How'd you talk her
She
out of it?
came out. She just said immediately, she's like, if I have this baby, I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm having it.
What?
And I was like, Jesus Christ.
What did that make? Were you like, did you
I
have
was
a
so
panic
scared.
attack, man?
Well, part of I had a ton of things. I had, let me think about what I had.
Celebrate it.
It makes me feel like they can see that I'm weak or something. Like, they're gonna know something about. I haven't put my finger on it exactly what it is. But if somebody helps me,
even if they're being helpful, it's like, man, I have an adverse reaction to it.
I worked out today for the first time in a month.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that. Yeah,
I was gone for like 3 weeks, and then the first week that I was back, I was just avoiding it. And then I finally went in today and worked out, and it felt so unnatural and I was dreading it. I had anxiety before I walked out of the house, even though I've been to this gym like hundreds of times. I have a trainer. I would not have done it if I didn't have a trainer.
Yeah,
and
they help out.
It's such a weird feeling to have your brain working against you in such an extreme way, because I've just been smoking cigarettes, eating fast food. I haven't been like partying. I only drank like once or twice over the course of the past month.
Sweet tarts. Do you eat any candies or not?
Oh yeah, donuts, late night donuts, 1 a.m. donuts.
Dude, I had fucking 6 Oreos last night.
6 Oreos?
This lady brought over a 36-pack of Oreos.
This lady? What kind of lady are we talking about?
Dude, a lady that's not going to come back over if she keeps bringing over those sugar levels, man. I can't handle that.
Bro, 6 Oreos is nothing, though. 6 Oreos is such a reasonable snack, because for me, if a girl really did come over with a whole thing of Oreos, there's a good chance I'm going to eat every single Oreo in that thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I can't be living like that. If somebody's bringing something around me, because I'll give into it, then I'm up all night, and then I just get real nervous, you know.
The sugar would have you up all night?
Yeah, that sugar could keep me up.
Really? After all that cocaine, sugar will still do it?
Oh, dude. Bro, look, one time I worked on a pilot set on a TV pilot about 8 months ago, and they had fake cocaine, B12 out there.
Really?
I probably did 6 grams of it.
You were really snorting it?
Yeah. Dude, I was off to the side just practicing, bro.
For the movie?
In case I come off the sideline.
You're starting
you
to
feel
feel
me?
good. B12's supposed to feel good,
yeah,
right?
Look, bro, I felt great, man.
Wow. I had a friend, we were in Vegas one time, and he bought $500 worth of coke, and it was fake, and he did it anyway.
Yeah.
And he was, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was getting out of it, but he did the whole sack.
That's like Mexico. We bought a bunch of wet coke and still just shoved it up our fucking noses, bro.
It was wet?
It was.
Wow. One time I was getting head, and I lined to fucking line up on my dick for the girl to snort.
Oh, yeah.
But the coke got moist, and she wasn't able to do it. And then I had to take like a fucking paper towel and like wipe it off my dick. Dark days.
Dude, one time a friend of mine got a blowjob from Jennifer Capriati on top of a restaurant in West Hollywood.
I don't know who that is. The famous person?
Nah.
Oh.
And while it was happening, while it was happening, he stepped on a glass skylight and fell through into the kitchen.
While getting head.
Isn't that awesome, bro? I mean, it's awesome, and it's also super, it's not awesome as well.
Imagine just falling into a kitchen with your dick out.
Dude, imagine fixing up a bouillabaisse and a fucking white dude drops through.
Preparing a charcuterie board. Boom! Just penis out, half erect.
Yeah, bro. You just imagine you're struggling to open a jar of capers and a fucking big white dude falls through with his wank hanging out, man.
I was in a hotel. Somebody set it on fire, right?
It's always a good sign.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it depends on what like religion you are, but yeah, some religions maybe. But so I'm there and the firemen are coming up, bro. And I just, look, I just got into my room from the shows. It's cold outside. I got a fucking big sandwich, bro. I'm sitting there on the bed. If I die, I die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking leaving the hotel room, And there's literally police officers beating, or, whatever it is, fire police or whatever, people with the axe, I think it was a black guy, honestly, bro. He sounded black. I'm not saying that, but, and look, I would rather a black fireman. I believe a black guy could beat fire. I don't know what your paper, rock, scissors chart is, but I believe if you go brother fire, bro, I'll fucking put a brother over fire,
bro,
man.
Brothers don't like fires. You know what I'm saying? It's in their DNA. They don't like when they get chased for years with fire. They just don't like it. A black fireman shows up, that fire is going down.
That's what I'm saying.
Lightning is done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Brothers don't like fire. Them brothers and Frankenstein, they never like fire. People chase them motherfuckers for years with fire.
Yeah, dude. So I knew when
we'll be canceled by Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do?
Cancel me, son. They can't take nothing away from me, bro.
They can't do already. What are you gonna do?
They win, dude. Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold. Made me sad, not surprised also. He seemed like somebody when I was young that was going to kill somebody.
Just like a violent temper, or just like kind of standoffish and weird?
Violence.
Violence.
He likes violence. Did he laugh at violence, like violent videos and things like that? Did he watch a lot of murder shows on Netflix?
I mean,
what was his Netflix queue like?
We just watched two Wiggers chuckle to a fucking bombing somewhere in the Midwest.
I didn't choose that clip, by the way.
Yeah, how many people died in that explosion that you just laughed at?
But I mean, the commentary was great. You know?
That's true, man.
What about this video? Just react as you normally would. How
Okay.
how do you feel when you see this?
Ooh.
He's laughing too. You guys are both psychos. You guys are both animals. Look at you two. Unreal.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Good sense of humor. Check.
Guys. Wow.
Oh my God, bro.
This is crazy.
But who are you at the end there? Are you the guy who goes to help him, or are you the guy in the red
I'm
shirt?
this guy. I'm this guy. I was like, what happened?
The level of
And
concern.
and then moments later, I walk away.
What happened?
That's me. Ready? And action. I gotta get a fucking sandwich.
Yeah. He's more annoyed that his day isn't like ruined. He's like, oh, I gotta clean this fucking body up.
Best
now.
clip ever. This is our best clip ever. Oh, can we play?
I think I was a wimp though.
We're related really with like redneck culture or anything like that, but we just grew up in like kind of like a rural white area kind of. So you get a lot of like, you know, people just been in the rule like
y'all hunting, y'all get in the back of each other's pickup trucks and quads at 3 a.m. drinking
No.
beer, shooting guns down there.
No.
You're not.
We had like a lady down the street that was we had a lady down the street that would do substitute teaching. She was a substitute teacher, and she was like banging like a couple of the kids, and they were like also like mechanics, and then one of them would like get drunk and chase us around the church like field in his car, like in a sedan.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I mean, not exact, like not. I guess like different than what you're saying exactly.
So, okay,
That's
but
a little
that's
different from the quad.
Yeah, but also like,
But it's
like,
a lot of it's kind of it's almost like hunting really. Somebody's getting molested, somebody's hunting.
Yeah, all right.
There's a lot of like, there's some discrepancy, but you know, a lot of.
Was that the same guy that made you look at his ball from episode?
No, dude, we had this one guy. He used to give us maybe $4 or something, and he'd to look in his ass, bro. And he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. As long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just bored people.
Partner? Did he
you
have
know?
who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's what I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that would be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Well, we live by a rest area, dude. A lot of like gay men would meet up back there and make out.
Man, I think about that kind of stuff. Like if a plane crashed, I already know I'm planned ahead, dude. I'd eat a Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Because that's easy. It's a starter move. If you attack somebody bigger, if you eat somebody bigger in front of other people, it's going to alarm people. But you
got to eat a small person, so stature is important.
I think if you gum down a Viet, people aren't going to be that upset at you.
Well, the Vietnamese people are going to be super upset. What are you talking about?
No, they're
Somebody's
okay.
dad.
Yeah, they're more understanding of things, dude.
Is this a character you're playing?
No. But if you eat a black lady and her family's there, they're going to be pissed.
So you think a Vietnamese person will let you slide?
I think that they'd be much more forgiving over a couple of day period.
I think
their relatives. You don't think so? Honestly.
Well, one thing, no, I don't think so. I definitely think they'd be super pissed at you, especially modernized ones. But what is interesting is like Vietnam is one of the few places where Americans can go back to Vietnam and they don't seem to hold any grudge at all.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A, man, honestly. Well, Asian people in general are just much more forgiving and understanding, it seems like. I feel like. I don't have much.
I think that's a giant generalization.
It probably is, you know. I mean, I did a fast for like 4 days, and then I was at the Best Buy,
And I remember this Vietnamese guy was trying to help me out, and I couldn't even hear him. I was so hungry, and I couldn't.
You did a fast for 4 days?
Oh, dude, yeah.
What were you trying to prove?
I don't know, man. I was probably just dealing with some stuff, and I was just trying to find a different way to handle it, you know?
Right.
And then I remember this Vietnamese guy, and I remember thinking, if everybody turned the other way for a second, I could eat this young fella, you know? Ben. His name was Ben, actually, over there in Westwood. But I'd never thought. Oh my
God, it's so ridiculous.
But here's the thing: I'd never thought that before.
So you only thought you got to the verge of cannibalism after just 4 days?
Yeah.
Damn. How much weight did you lose?
I probably lost about 4 pounds, but pounds I needed too. You
Wow.
know? But I got clear, man. I could hear. Swear to God, y'all could hear somebody fold a piece of bread from 80 feet away, bro. I was so hungry, dude. I could hear a fucking skittle hit the cement across the street. Hit your hand. That's a straight up. That's a Confederate soldier jerking off. That's the
old-fashioned jerking off.
The new thing is just shaft only. Nobody's fucking with their balls anymore. You know, dude. When I was growing up, we couldn't even get porn. We had to get this dude Nick on Friday would draw us a picture of some pussy. You know, a little bit of crotch for the weekend. $4 to this dude Nick.
$4 for drawings,
bro. You'd pay $8. And he had a nice fucking thing, bro. And you would fold that thing up, bro. You could feel it heating in your butt pocket the whole way on the bus. Sometimes you'd even
was
fucking.
That good? The pictures were that good?
He was so
you would
good.
jerk off to this guy's drawings?
Oh, everybody would. He must have made probably $60 on a Friday. And this was in 1995, you know?
That was $60, like $160 today.
Oh, yeah. Think about that.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, dude, and we'd come back on Monday and people would have like these fucking busted ass looking all sketches, rain on them. People was like, oh, this one got rain on it. Like, bro, that's some that rain has your fucking kids in it. You're lying about that.
What percentage do you think of the internet is dedicated to porn? All internet traffic.
Everything.
But
bro, I can't go on anything. I looked at a chair the other day.
35%. 35% of the internet traffic is porn. That's what I want to say. What do you want to say?
Yep, I would say that.
If you had to guess.
Ooh, that's high, I think.
Think it's high?
Well, it's easy for. I'm going to go 30 because I'm going to play that undercard, and I'm going to say that 25% of that is butt porn, butt pornography. People looking inside of each other's butts.
Maybe I should have done something a little bit more social, but that is not. I'd rather be in a box than in a club. Like
Yeah.
it's that would feel so uncomfortable there. Like at a New Year's Eve like club, like that's not me at all.
Well, you don't see in the club too. They show you the picture. You don't see people getting fucking molested in the background and people, you know. But at least light a candle or something for your lady. Do you do anything?
Oh well, yeah. Well, Joey's gonna make fun of me. We went away the weekend before. We went to Long Beach. As funny as it sounds.
Took a trip to Long Beach, dude.
I don't know.
Probably to pick up rent, right?
This is amazing. This is just amazing.
So anyway, bro, I can't even get what that was it. You took your girl to fucking Long
No, she
Beach?
took me. She took me.
Jesus Christ! Bro.
But then we just decided to come home because it was raining.
Because it was raining.
Yeah, what are we gonna sit in someone else's apartment on New Year's Eve down in Long Beach when I have a nicer apartment up here?
Bro, what the fuck?
It's a horror show. I tried, and I keep
It
losing
sounds like
them.
The Notebook.
I'm losing them by the month.
It sounds like the
I
Notebook
sit
for
here
two
and I
people
go,
on
this
Down
is-
syndrome.
No, this was something that when he told me, I go, what? Now, when he told me, I thought they were going to leave Friday night, go to a hotel like
Yeah.
normal Americans, right?
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, get a little room service, gives her a stabbing.
Yeah.
Take a walk down, come back, smoke a joint, eat a Star. Maybe about 6, take it to a nice fucking restaurant. 6, 7 o'clock sitting, dog. So you're out of there by 9:30. You take her back to the apartment, give her straight up, eat 3 more Stars, and watch some stupid movie. I thought that's what he was doing.
America.
I got a call from him Thursday at lunchtime. So yeah, we're about to leave. I go, leave where? Long Beach. I almost shot myself in the fucking head.
Dude, if I had a nice asshole, I'd show it to people every night for a couple of fucking grand.
How many times have you heard somebody? There's a couple people Ari hangs out with that there's a broad Ari hangs out with, not date like love wise, but they're friends. She sells her underwears, her socks. She makes a living.
Yeah.
Or selling her bras, her underwear. Somebody takes her bra and snips her fucking bra.
Some dude, bro, or even a woman or a kid.
It's I don't you cannot get mad at a woman for doing that. I can't.
Dude, they had this dude in college named Gnome, right? Everybody called him Gnome, this dude.
geez.
He was like little, but he wasn't like a little person, you know. He was just outside of that, you know. It's like a fucking.
He just barely did. He barely made it.
Just rocking that cusp, you know.
5'1"
Like he
and a
could have been
half.
a lifeguard at like a midget only pool, you know. Like he was just, but also where you had to also be little to work at the place. So like he was just like above. And he, anytime he'd hook up with a chick, he would wear their underwear around his neck. It was like his thing, right? And he'd do that all summer. By the end of summer, this dude would be running around looking like a fucking, like he just robbed a bank in the Wild West. He'd have like 9 pairs of fucking women's underwear around his neck, you know?
What? He wouldn't take them off?
Not for the summer. Now in the winter, he was you could see his neck. He was natural in the winter. But fucking Joey's ordering pizzas over here. Joey's fucking customizing a lasagna here on this new app he got. But dude, I didn't get to the story. So what happened was,
Sorry, I'm very sorry to interrupt. The other day I was at Denny's sitting next to her, and she was playing with her fucking Barbie doll with 2 little shoes on, and the shoes kept falling off. I go, Mercy, do me a favor, give me the fucking shoes. We walk into Denny's, and sure enough, Daddy, her shoe fell off. I knew the fucking shoe was gonna fall off. I fucking knew it. It's been falling off all fucking morning. So I go, sit off over here and don't move. So I go outside, there's the shoe in the middle of the fucking driveway. A car drove over it. Poor Barbie's shoes all fucked up. Now I got to bring it into and sell it to her. I got to put it back on the foot. The shoe was so fucked up, Barbie was limping. So we're sitting there minding our own business, and who walks in out of all the seats? Now the fucking place is empty. They got me waiting there because my wife went back to the fucking car, to the house, because she forgot that if she locked the door.
CeeLo? Who walked in? CeeLo?
No, CeeLo. I would if
Oh, I saw
CeeLo walked. If I walked in that fucking Denny's, I saw. Were you with me when we saw what's his name in there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you were with me when we saw.
Who was it? The guy with the braids?
Home Improvement.
Oh, Tim
He
Allen?
goes there all the time.
Wow.
That's a swinging Denny's over there.
Yeah.
I just don't go in there at night because that's. You're born to get shot. You're going after that. When you go to a Denny's, you might as well go to a Vegas to a country concert.
Bro, look.
When you go to Denny's after 10 nowadays, you might as well sign up for the next country fucking concert and fucking whatever. Stand real close to the window and wave this time.
Dude, Bro, I used to do this bit about Denny's and how much I hated Denny's, right?
It's on your special.
It's on my special, right? So anyway, I was like, I wish somebody would shoot up a fucking Denny's, right? That's what I would say. Dude, some kid puts in the comments, he goes, man, he puts a link to a YouTube clip. He goes, man, my dad actually got shot up at a fucking Denny's. He goes, somebody walked in with a gun and shot everybody in the place.
1 star.
He goes, but I still love this bit that you do. And that was beautiful, bro. Here I am joking about it. He said it really happened. He lost his father right next to a fucking grill, bro. Right next to a griddle. You know what? You got, 2 brothers back there fucking sword fighting with spatulas, probably hopped up on fucking methamphetamines, not knowing they're gonna lose their job to the fucking Mexican guy sitting at the bar, Unbelievable, man. But that's God, dude. That kid came and he was just positive, man.
There's a couple places where I go late night, and I'm like one night, me, Lee, and Becky went to Denny's on a fucking Sunday night after a podcast, and we were having a good time. But the whole time I was like squatting under the bush by that window because the window is on Burbank Boulevard. I want to be a Crip. All right, shoot up at Denny's. I'm sitting there having fucking a salad and something with my friend here, and all of a sudden, and Becky's sitting counterclockwise, so she gets it right in the head. We got to bury Becky with a hat on, with a 10 planet fucking.
With a hat on.
With a chef hat on, a la Josh Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that shouldn't be in my brain? I'm scared of anything already. I'm scared of everything.
Well, you would look good in a chef
You don't think I'm fucking scared? You see me? How many nights we leave here dying of hunger, you and I? 1 a.m. sometimes, me and him, he's cross-eyed.
Yeah.
This guy, if at 2 a.m, if I go, Lee, listen, I got a sandwich coming over here. Just jiggle my balls. I guarantee I'll confuse him for 10 minutes. He'll be sitting there confused. I don't know. All I got to do is jiggle his balls. I'll wash my hands. I've done worse. I got a hand job from a Chinese chick one time.
Dude, I remember this dude used to fucking.
So who gives a fuck, really?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this fart is tremendous. This is the
Bro, they had a guy used to tell us right. He'd give you $30 just to tell you he'd been jerking off. This older dude.
What?
I remember when I was young. He used to say that. I'd be like, "Look, I'm gonna tell you something, all right?" And we'd be like, "All right." And he'd say, "I've been jerking off."
Give me $30.
No, and then he would give us $30 to keep quiet because we were children, but he wasn't supposed to be saying it to us.
Oh, he paid you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not paying him for him to tell me that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. I assumed that when I met him.
Oh my god.
But here was the thing, though. I never even got to this, dude. Was that so? My sister, one time, we lived together for a while, right? And this is probably about 8 years ago. They had this other dancer that worked with her came over to our place, right? Stole our vacuum, right? She was on these Klonopins and everything, and then she got all fucking, warm under the skin one night on them pills and fucking stole our vacuum,
Dude, as you do.
I wasn't there when she stole it, but literally I could picture her probably trying to put it in her fucking purse, like the stick end in the purse and the fucking huge vacuum hanging out, right?
Oh.
Dude, fast forward year and a half, right? I'm not even living with my sister anymore. I'm in New Orleans for a bachelorette party or somewhere, or Baton Rouge somewhere, or a bachelor party. They got a big fucking money deal, right? They wheel in one of those cakes where the women pop out, like the fake cake, and they pop out and they dance, right? One of the chicks that pops out is the fucking bitch that stole my vacuum, bro, right? So everybody else, I have no idea. I totally forgot about this.
Like, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, everybody else is tipping these bitches and fucking, shaking both of their ass cheeks at the same time, with each hand, like they're, like doing it really fast.
Vote for me.
Yeah, like vote for me with both hands.
Yeah, vote for me.
And here I am in the background, and all I can think is that bitch stole my fucking vacuum, dude. Bro, I had half of a nerve to just the whole time just make vacuum sounds in the back, just like. I was so pissed, bro.
What'd she do when she saw you?
Huh?
What did she do when
she acted like she didn't know? And that's the thing I don't like about people, I guess, that steal vacuums is when they see you, they act like you don't fucking remember. Like, I'm not gonna remember you stole a vacuum from. I wasn't on Klonopins. I wasn't on Somas,
How do you get away with a vacuum? Like, doesn't someone, if I was in an apartment building and I saw someone who was on like Klonopins with a vacuum just running down the stairs, bless you.
Well, it's half of America. It's half of the neighborhood around here probably is on Klonopins.
What can they give you for a fucking vacuum? I mean, if you came over my house with a vacuum, what can I give you? The small 15?
I was gonna say at least 30.
That's like I don't know. What if it goes kaput after they go down the block? I'm no fucking vacuum mechanic, but I know there's a little fucking belt in there, and when you hit something fucked up, the belt breaks. Like I used to have a Kirby vacuum, and they come with a package as a belt. I couldn't do it. This is a handsome guy. If I looked like him, I'd be having threesomes every night.
Oh man,
1 8-ball. Every hour on the hour from 10 to 12.
Oh, dude.
Drop it off in the fucking mail slot. You know what I'm saying?
I beat my own asshole.
Hold on to the dog. I don't want to meet the 8-ball. It'd be that type of party. What else, dog? Anything else you want to drop?
Not much, man. I just love you.
Look at Lee's.
I love you and I appreciate you. I got a scoot, too.
Look at this fucking beauty right here. Look at this.
Animal.
Look at this animale. 89? No,
89?
And look at the guy playing the air drums, and Lee just panics. Look at it.
That's Lee panicking right there.
No, not yet.
He can't handle it.
Not yet. Not yet. He's moving around. He's fidgeting.
Oh my God, Lee's
He takes a breath of fresh air.
He bumped him. Oh, Lee, man.
Look at poor Lee again. Now he's coming to kind of. He looks at the eye.
Lee's fucking Buzz Aldrin out there, brother. Oh, you made my day, Lee. Every time I see you, you make my day, Lee.
Yeah. But I would probably get lonesome. You guys have each other, and then I feel like I would get lonesome, and I would probably have to leave and go do my own camp at some point.
No, that's negative.
Do you think that in this survival, when you're faced with survival, that how many times in a month are you jerking off?
Never.
Yeah, I wouldn't jerk off all
at all.
I would save everything unless it, things got really dire. Then I would jerk off for someone else, but I'm not jerking off for myself. I have
food source, or
I wouldn't call it food. I would say vitamins.
Would we get so desperate for calories that you would eat each other's cum?
That's what.
Whoa. He said vitamins. He said
Easy, bro.
He said good and plenty.
Dude. Does cum, and I'm not eating any regional semen, man. But does cum have protein?
Like some people say like 9 calories exactly, right? What is it?
Bro, I would rather just suck my thumb and hope for the best, man.
Oh, what about this? What if I use my cum as a glaze?
Quit
As a
saying
glaze.
it.
As a
A
glaze.
demi-glace.
Like I make a salmon.
Oh my!
And I put a little cum glaze
I missed
on
the old place before you guys started doing it in this cutthroat garage.
Yeah.
You know, I knew dude. I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you. So
if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your
hand?
He
would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude. Okay, you just got to monitor what's going on. Because I didn't like to party. I just like to put myself in a crazy situation.
Fuck
bro.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
That's what I was thinking about the whole time you're saying that. I go,
yeah.
I don't miss the drugs. I miss the 6 o'clock on a diner or waking up and some girl gives you a Audi to drive home.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck just happened last night?
Yeah. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, Cedric. They had a brother nearby, right? Wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I didn't even talk to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, Cedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. Little Cedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And people, yeah. Somebody said they're going to shut it down because it's too much like slavery, people are saying, you know?
What is? Oh, trading players
Fantasy,
and doing
yeah.
all that shit? What are you having? What are you taking?
Half of a
Zanny?
Mm-mm.
What'd you take?
Trying to get more blood flow to the sea rotch, baby.
Oh, this podcast doesn't end like that. You're taking a PP pill?
An upper. It's just an Indian one. It's from India. It's a light one.
What's it called? What is it called?
Huh?
What is it called?
It doesn't have a name. It just comes in like a
You're just cracking a pill from India and you just throw it in the throat?
I've taken them all. I've taken them for years, man. I crack about half of one twice a week.
And it's to get the pump downstairs?
Yeah, and it's nothing crazy. You're not going to go be a raper. You know, it's more like a just something to be like, oh yeah, all
To
right.
wake you up a little bit?
Yeah, it's just something to keep the.
Do you have a date later?
No. just something to keep the cavities. You just want to remind the ballast that it works for the boat. You know what I'm saying?
I got to tell you, I got my old man. I have my old man's disease.
Yeah.
My old man one time, we were sitting around. My dad said something, made a joke about there was a Viagra commercial. He was like, "You don't have to worry about that." I said, "Why?" He goes, "It's in our blood. We're still good."
Really?
Yeah, and I thought, okay, Dad. Honestly, right now, you sneeze the right way, I might get a hard on.
Oh wow! So you're really one of those guys with the erection?
I can get a hard on if I'm thinking about going home, and I'm thinking about piping the old bag, on the way home I might get hard.
Oh Christ!
Thinking about it, I don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
My diet isn't indicative of that. It's not like I'm eating something. I'm not eating very healthy or doing all the thing. It's just I've always been. I can get it.
You want a lot of saw palmetto or something?
Mm-hmm. Ashwagandha.
Are you really?
I'm in ashwagandha right now. B12, ashwagandha, daily vitamin. What else am I on? That's it. How many pills are you on? Do you think are you taking a lot of pills right now?
No, I would say I'm on antidepressants.
Which one?
I'm not sure, but I've been on it for about 21 years.
But
my goal is to try and get off in the next 2 years.
Did you ever take Zoloft?
Oh yeah, dude. I took Zoloft the first batch that came out.
I took the early ones too.
The pills were still warm, dude.
They were
One
soft in
side
the
was
middle?
burned. Yeah. I mean, they were good, bro.
Yeah, I took them for a
Dude,
while.
I could drink 20 gin and tonics, dude. Wake up in the morning, help my buddy wash his boat.
I used to take
and still
Zoloft.
meet a beautiful girl.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
function. What else? What else are you taking?
Dude, I made love to a girl one time, and she was supposed to give me a ride across the country the next morning. And at like 6 a.m., I had to dismantle a water bed and it still had water.
We had this one guy. He used to give us maybe $4 or something, and to look in his ass, bro. And he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. As long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just
did he have
bored
a
people.
partner? Did he
you
have
know?
who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who
make
made sure you got paid? That's
He
what
knew.
I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that would be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Dude, I remember when I was young, the first fella I even ever masturbated to. Dude, and cocaine. Oh, go back to that vest story, man. So here's what happened. So I would do some cocaine at the house and put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on and put on sunglasses and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, you know.
Mhm.
And one time I was making a smoothie, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it's pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie, and I'm fucking coked up, I'm partying, I'm living high on the hog. Got these 2 vests on, maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out with the blender going. 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall.
Oh, no.
And tell him, like, hey, man.
2:30 in the morning. I got locked out. And the blender's on, son. Oh my God, he must have hated you.
Oh, the blender shorts out and smoke happens. The fire alarm starts going off in the building right as I'm at his door knocking, right?
Oh, my God.
So now he's pissed, and he's like, what's going on? And I didn't know what to say. I told him that I was throwing a late Christmas party, dude. It was fucking end of January.
How old were you at the time?
Huh? Oh, this is 2.5 years ago. So I was 35. Bro. So he comes back to my apartment, right? He's fucking pissed. He unlocks the door. There's nobody in there.